celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
Good luck, bro.
Fielded in the end zone. It's awesome. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this.
You might not want to kick to him, bro. That's the best return man in the league. It's his 7th of the year.
They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum started.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Got a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw. It's Garrison. Still looking on the move. It's complete on the right side.
Sheesh.
And maybe
Can't do my guy like that.
Line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. Safe to say expectations have not been met. When you start a season in the top 5, you expect to contend for a playoff spot. Now they're sitting there unranked. What about just overhauling the whole program if they can't get this thing fixed?
Well, yes, and it's hard, man. It's hard when you start that high and then something happens and it starts to snowball. Momentum is a powerful thing. These are young kids, Jesse, and they got to find a way to swing that momentum.
They've had some tough losses, obviously some key injuries, but they need to win in the worst way possible. They have got to find a way to right the ship.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Luckily, we just got far enough I can go for it.
Looking to move the chains, Mississippi State lines up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, I made the wrong read.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
That
No
one just far.
hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Another 1st down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Garrison. Quickly complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short.
Oh.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. It's complete to the right. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Bulldogs!
Down close to the goal line. Great job by the tight end on his route for that touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Oh, you stepped. Oh, I thought you stepped out.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations.
Oh, good tip.
And this is the business we live in. In college sports, where you get paid a lot of money to do a job, and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, it looks as though a change.
Yeah, it's not 4th and 2. I'll let you know, I promise you. I'm not going to lie to you. If you were down 17, you could go for it, or if it was 4th and 2, you could go for it. If you're across the 50, it's 4th and 5 or less.
Is inevitable here. And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd.
You got hosed right there.
Keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the
I'll be the first one to say it.
great team defense.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets a block. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks. Made a couple of moves and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Got rid of it just in time.
That's lazy.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bulldog. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast.
Now you can go for it anytime if you're down.
You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's loose.
This dude is 97 speed and just getting outran. Like, that's nuts.
And he got away from the defense and
That dude's
takes it
got to be
in.
99 speed.
Touchdown, LSU.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house.
I was on dime and I passed committed.
Showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Got his man on the right. Turns it on in midfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Under fire. Makes the grab. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Garrison. Got his man. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats.
Yo, chill out,
So
dog.
after the break, they'll go back to work.
Fucking zoomies.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21 deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got him downfield.
Oh, like how are you cooked that bad? My best corner.
Loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
It's complete to the left. Down enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And after that,
You gotta hide your cover 3 with shells sometimes. Makes it too obvious.
First half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up.
Blitz that
pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
What is the man coverage on that?
There he goes. That is just a gargantuan play as he has.
This dude got killed. He had to run into somebody.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Let's it fly.
Good read.
Touchdown, Tigers. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the speed.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's awesome. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. back to throw. It's Garrison. Moving away from pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He might want another play.
Brother. Oh, shit.
Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Finds his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field.
Oh, trickeration. He's throwing it.
No, you fat fuck.
Gotta get to the marker.
Ah.
And he goes out of bounds, and he is short of the first down marker. I think he just lost track of where he was. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Pulls it in.
Good read.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll bring it out. It's awesome. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 7 over TCU. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going right to work up top. Snagged out of the air. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Unloads to the wide.
Pick the ball off, bro. Damn.
Hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Good knockout.
Another incompletion
You
on
can
third
technically
down.
go for it if you want.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field.
Down
Just
21.
a quick hitter. You're trying
Yeah,
to
I would.
get the ball to your
I
hand
would too.
quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
LSU trying to convert a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's
Oh,
complete.
in between the two
They
zones.
get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout.
Where is my zone?
And he was loose and gets to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking downfield on first down, using the quick game.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Got his man on the right. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
That's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh my God, I fucking read it. Did not. It wouldn't let me react. I wouldn't let me react.
LSU quick to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
That's cover 4 too. That's crazy. Fucking threw against cover 4 like it was cover 3 down the seam. It doesn't make any sense.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's awesome.
That time. Didn't work that time.
Pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Oh, man.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to throw. It's Garrison. Rushes on him.
Kidding, bro. Kidding. I mean, absolutely cooked the safety and goes out of bounds.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw for it. Punts it out of the air. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
I know that one falls instantly, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Snap to the back. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so
what is the zone doing? There's nobody there but that guy.
Say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Running behind that left side. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking for a deep man.
I was going to say, bro, let's cover 3. Somebody better fucking get there.
On second down, but third down's coming up.
And this guy has been so important to this defense. The way he plays on the back end, top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
And that's incomplete. A defender.
You can go for it. The second half, you're down. You can go for it.
Coming up.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the right. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. To throw, it's Garrison.
Oh, he got scared.
It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
We're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and working through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it go to the end zone.
Get the fuck out of here.
Number 15 on the year.
It's a high pass tipped around right to your user. Okay.
He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's efforts that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Oh, that's got to at least be a knockout.
A big gain there.
I mean, he's literally on top of him.
The 45. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make play.
Oh, he's got some space.
My lord.
Inside the touchdown, LSU. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, his speed, he was gone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
You can be fine on offense, bro. You just got to work on defense a little bit.
Coming out with it, it's awesome. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line.
I cannot believe that shit got tipped around and put like that.
But they'll get it started there. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Working the middle. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Hines is back in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. New Mexico is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 21 to TCU. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with his back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either
what is my
through the air, or you've got to be more
zone just sits there and watches, bro.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long.
Damn, good
No
punt.
passes coming.
Go for it. You know that, right?
Done it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Great blocking, guys.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back to pass, it's Garrison. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Just too much heat that
Bro, I tried the playmaker and he juked.
At the 31.
But when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll lift a
Trying to playmaker, and that motherfucker blitzed.
third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket.
Come on, bro. Give me a fucking break.
As long as he got it past
Whatever.
the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. We assume he's going to punt it this time. He did complete a pass earlier. Just needs a crack to get a return.
Return.
Running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a...
What is my zone doing?
Yeah, and your defense is set.
He just watches him.
To get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
Oh my God, bro. Give me the pick. That's the second time in a row I've been in position, press triangle, and he didn't go for it.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Unleashes one deep.
Yeah, I don't get my tip pick, though. My user's right there. Bounce right at him.
Defense, it brings up a fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
They're working that left side. He will not get it. A fourth down.
Assuming you did not realize it was fourth down.
Try to salt this one away. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
They'll start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. It's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Gonna look downfield again. Caught. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. And down he goes back at the 3.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bulldog. The defense putting points on the board. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. USF rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Tampa. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for the squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been